Okay, so we've had a pretty good day so far. I'm about to end a run. They end up being about 4.5-hour runs, unfortunately. I'm just going to go ahead and grab those, slap them there. We're going to get our upgrades. So I've been thinking about it, and every night when I go to sleep, I think at least until we'll see how much harder they scale, but I think each night I'm going to start one of these challenges, because it's going to be 8 hours that I'm asleep anyway to build up the attack and defense there. So it makes sense to me. Makes sense to me to do that. Well, it's not very good bonuses there now, is it? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Alright. Thunk. Something like that. Alright, how about this? Oh, there we go. All green. Yeah, for some reason, even though I know 3 hours would be more efficient for gathering light clones, everything in my brain is just like, no, you must be green. No, I can make more progress if I buy more clones by resetting more often. No, progress means this is green. Brain, I know you're wrong, brain. Stop it. But no, I consistently do the 4.5 hours, which makes this green. So, anyway, we're almost up to 10,000, which unlocks another challenge. And I'm also thinking about this one. I actually am seriously thinking about this one. But we're going to set it up for this during the night here. That's what we're going for now. Okay, anyway, Unleash Might. Get one more. We're up to 50. So, you know, that's nice. Trade that last one in. And so, yes. Okay, let's take a moment to take stock of things. Ha! 75 GP with the snap of my fingers. I love it. But anyway. Whump. Oh, not quite ready for the next reset. Being pretty liberal with the resets, I think. I mean, I feel like I could get more out of them if I saved them up until, until I completed these. I could get ball power so much more easily if I, anyway. But, for now, I need them now, so I'm getting them now. The sooner I can take on people for the better. Or UBV4, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. So, I was thinking, I should have checked to see if 50 was the one I'm waiting for. I strongly suspect it says unlocks Ultimate Beings V4, so I'm pretty sure this is the one. And for some reason, even though it's a bonus against them, you can't even fight them unless you've brought it up to at least level 50, if I'm understanding this right. So, anyway, we've reached the point where it's unlocked, at least. Here you go. Do all of that. I have set you loose upon those. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much I'm just going to set this up for the night with the focus on attack and defense plus. I was actually thinking about over here, I was contemplating I could respec to take this here, the damage boost. But then I thought about it and was like, but you see, there's a problem. It's not really the attack power, it's my defense power that's lacking against them. I mean, this would still help. Don't get me wrong. This would still help, and it probably is worth it, but I really feel like the important stat is this one here. Shame that this doesn't help us fight any. But that's specifically for UBs, and yet it doesn't apply. Which is better than this, which basically doesn't do anything. Poor Battle Might Plus. That's the one that needed a boost. Needed to find a way. Shouldn't Battle be a stat that would help you when battling UBV4s? Apparently not. Oh well. Anyway. So yeah. Yeah, we're busy polishing all these things up. Actually, when he finishes with his titanium armor, I should be able to set him to work on more, making the last couple journeying sticks into magic sticks. And then we've got a ton of plussing up of those to do. An enormous amount of work for them. But anyway. So how we looking? Close enough. I can just start popping them into their slots. So... yeah, that's about right. Can you survive that long? I hope so. I certainly hope so. Don't die and drop everything on me. You're running out of these, and you know what? I'm gonna hold these back for now. Yeah, you're probably fine at that level. I'm a smidge greedy. Just a smidge. Wait, why though? I don't need that many feathers, honestly. I mean, the XP is good, but magic feathers are the only ones I care about at this point. Huh. Should probably give you a little more of this. I could give you chocolate. That would only be incredibly stupid. Okay, and by now, yep. So, I mean, at least probably 10 hours, honestly. Probably. I like to have some on the multiplier too, you know. I could just make this a 12-hour run. Couldn't I? I'd get more items, higher quality. Tempting. Now, I've been thinking about it, and I even looked over the chart here, and there's absolutely no reason for me to be using these right now. I mean, when I get the black hole, the growth will be slightly better, but using these right now, aside from the dungeon materials, there's nothing in here I really want at this particular moment. And the creation, the hours of divinity, the doubling divinity and all that can make a huge impact on certain challenges. Just, not any of the challenges I'm really gunning for at this time. So, you know. But when I unlock this, they could be a big deal. So I really, really should save these. I definitely shouldn't open them like this. There's no good reason to do this. I mean, do I even appreciate it? Do I even get the build up, the suspense when I click rapidly through them like that? Huh? I just like clicking through them like that. Okay? Look, my pets are a little bit stronger. I have some more stuff now. Why? Oh, I didn't get a shadow summon. But, you know, I got some more chocolate. That's good, right? Yeah, anyway. I'm working towards you. I'm gonna unlock you. I'd have had you already if you hadn't showed up while I was still in the middle of a UAC. And that's all your fault for showing up while I was busy. But yeah, no, everyone else already had their light clones built up. I was completely caught off guard by that pet. I should have suspected such a thing was coming down the pike, but I didn't. Well, anyway. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's probably gonna take me... I don't know. How long do you think it's gonna take me to get the rest of the clones? A week? You know, I have them set to doing TBS damage. I could instead increase my creating speed. Okay. Any of these at this point I can count on consistently being unlocked from the beginning of a run. Of them, Dyson Harvester could get me in the ballpark of, I don't know, 10%? Not even that much. Whereas... I mean, this does do a little bit, I guess. It's nice, but I don't know. I guess I'm gonna move it to the Dyson Harvester for extra GP. It's not a lot. This might be the difference between... I don't know. I'll just put it on the Dyson Harvester, alright? I don't know. Alright, anyway. I could right now buy some of that speed, but I'm just gonna... I think the GP is doing more good just sitting there. The extra creation speed is something that I'll definitely want to buy, though, before I go back to some of these other things. Especially before I hit this. Oh, I want to hit it, but I'll save it for the weekend. Which, it's like a Tuesday right now. Oh, sorry, a Wednesday now. So, yeah, on the weekend, though, I'll give this thing a spin. Unless I'm too busy this weekend. Oh shit, what's my schedule like? I might not have any such opportunities. But I want to do it. Anyway. Alright then. How much harder can these nasty, nasty things possibly be now? I figure I'm going to make at least 30 of the last one. The fake verse one, I'm going to put it to at least 30. And just make a big old pile of them. Anyway. I mean, look at that. It's already almost I mean, by the time I get my first one, it'll be, you know, a few percentage points extra. It could lead to a couple GP. That's nice. Honestly, these don't impress me right now. I'm sure when I have like 100,000 light clones, this will be awesome. But right now, these bonuses just ain't doing it for me. It's like, okay, here's a tiny little bonus. Thank you, I guess. 1453. I've been thinking about this a little. So, first move should be this. Second, I just want to get the damage reduction down. It doesn't have to go all the way down. Ho 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 ho! Okay. Fine. Ah, that's fine. That's good. I think that's good. I think that's excellent. That's enough to kill him without him healing at the end. As long as I can do that much per chunk. It's going to obviously get harder with each iteration. But you know what? As long as I can bite off at least that much per hit, I'm good. I'm perfectly good. So, yeah. And now I don't have to make universes between, or fake verses between each shot. I just have to wait for the clones to refill. Go in, smack them again. Repeat. I've got another hour to muck about afterwards and make monuments and whatever else I feel like doing. Our crystals are looking great. So yeah. Yeah, no, this will be fine. I can do this. Yeah, we took more than 20% off of him. That's fine. It's not the way I'm used to fighting him, but what do I expect? So, all right then. So that's how that turned out. Is turning out. Do I have any strawberries I can trade for logs? No. Looks like I could get one. Yeah, I'll take one. Anyway. Alright. So. The end of another run. So, I've got the last magic stick in production now. I actually went ahead, since I have this inventory space, I can just start making things. So I've got somewhere in here. I've got where is it? Okay, here we go. I got a forging hammer and a howling knives. I'm going to try to up the knives so that it's, I might actually try to carry them all the way to full power, which is a 1% off the enemy's defense every hit. If I can afford to get it there, I probably can't. I'm going to play around with those. The forging hammer is something I very much need. Now that I'm finally doing the last magic stick, I might have a little bit of wood to work with to make another really, really good hammer. But, you know, even if it's just isn't hammer, that's okay. You might have noticed I've got a steel pot. I haven't spent a whole lot of effort onto it. I just kind of slammed it out, and I'm kind of working on it. It's, sooner or later, there's going to be another alchemist. I also have the possibility to make it a magic pot and make it extra good, and then replace one of these guys thing. But mostly I'm thinking to the future. It's very likely that I'll end up making the book do some alchemy work. Whether or not I decide to alter Douglas at some point. If I get more adventurers, you know, some of the adventurers will be booted out into other classes at some point. Eventually. Anyway. Green! So, one thing that should be noted... Oh, by the way, we are more than halfway there now. Hip, hip, hooray. So that's really awesome. Really glad to be getting progress. If I were willing to burn my resets faster, I could get there faster, but I'm not willing to burn my resets too fast because I know that these are valuable and that I'll be able to get a lot more mileage out of them a little later. And I might need a ton of light clones, because beating the first V4 to unlock the black hole is good. But then after that, it's probably going to be working up to being able to beat them all, which is probably going to be quite the task. Although I'm starting to appreciate this. This is an 11% bonus now. Each time I have more light clones, and it gets a little bit better. I figure I'll be where I need to in a week. Also, this is open to me now. But we're doing this one now. So let me see. Did I do everything? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So while I talk, we can just go into the next thing here. Crunch. Do that. So... Oh, right. Yeah, hold up. Just going through the usual motions here. Okay. Thump and thump. Excellent. Alright, so, I've already got 2 out of 3 of the 10,000% creation ready to go. Before I fight the, I've been thinking about how I'm going to approach the V4. And although I'm still not entirely sure all the ins and outs of it, I know one important thing is that I want to be able to get to the dimensional beamer right at the start. Which means that right now I'm only able to get as far as time manipulation. I basically need to be able to get 15 P-balls deeper from the start. Now, to a certain extent, I could build some early monuments. I mean, I suppose it's not the end of the world if I have to wait an hour and a half for the might to unlock, but even then, this isn't close enough yet. And I mean, I could always do some of this off the bat and use that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to climb. When I have 20,000 light clones, I'm gonna need to climb some until I can get to Playball 50 right from the start. Because the longer I have the light clones on the whatever it's called, I forget what it's. Hold on. The dimensional beamer. The longer I can put the light clones on the task of the dimensional beamer, the better. Here, give me those back now. So, there's that. And I'll probably end up running one of the challenges when I go for it. Probably. Anyway, yeah. I figure I'm just gonna keep doing this one each night. I'm getting better at it. You guys didn't see the final hit I did. I brought its vulnerability down even lower and got a huge hit, and it was good. Brought it down quicker than I thought I could. So, anyway. Yeah, mostly thinking towards that. I'm getting good GP and CP each day, as well as just getting really, really nice light clones. Like I said, I'm sorely tempted to use the resets faster, but because I do have a lot of them. I have to admit, I have a ton of them. But I just know that if after I complete the UBCs, I can really do the light clone thing. So I can be patient on that. Just unlocking. All I want is to unlock the black hole and then we're going to probably go back to focusing on challenges for a while. Anyway, the last thing to do today, y'all knew I was going to do it. Y'all know I can't resist. I have so many. I got 2 lucky draws. Oh, I feel so lucky. Oh, 300,000 pet stones. Yeah. What am I going to do with them all? What am I going to do with them all? I could just sit on them. There's no reason to buy more space right now. I mean, that's just a waste. I still have a class change token lying around. Don't need to buy any of those. Just start buying piles of elixirs to take on tier 3 dungeons. I suppose I can always just buy a pile of these. Then we could just have 50% more drop rate. It's sort of like buying more tier 3 materials, kind of. Or I could give my best party a 50% boost to their XP gain for quite some time. You know, I might actually do that. But not right now. Or I could just give Undyne a 10% boost. It's hard to argue against it. It would be nice. Like you can see on total stats the difference. The difference between her and somebody half the growth is well, not in that case, but you know, somebody who's got half the growth she does, and yet she's more than 3 times the total stats from leveling up on clones here. And it just it's kind of really good. It's really good. I definitely wouldn't mind having some more. If I put multiple of those on her, I could have. It could help during the clone build-up challenges in particular a little bit. But considering the sheer volume of pets that I have at 40,000 plus, it's actually not making that big a difference. I suppose it would still help her be stronger in the dungeons, but I have a lot of pets. And the majority of them are 40k plus. Oh, also, I should mention, I've started reforging things. With the 2 water types, I've been working on flood armors. I should probably focus on the magic sticks, but my thinking is kind of, I'm thinking of kind of just having this guy spend all his time forging gear. And for that, I need to reforge more things into the ranges he can work on. But you know what? I'm gonna go over here to the magic sticks. I'm gonna go over here to where there's triple S's. I'm gonna be like, hey, why don't you make those good? Yeah. I'm probably just gonna have everyone work on magic sticks for a while. As much as I want to keep this guy forging things. This fella over here can work on the howling knives, though. Yeah, sure, I can have him do that. He's wind element there, wind element. It'd be smart. It'd be good. Alright, and you guys are all more than ready. Let's set up for the night. So 8 hours later. You can handle this, right? I'm sure you can. Okay, let's see. You. Yeah, you guys are fine. You've got a medic with you and everything. Why didn't I ever put you down here? See, that makes more sense, because you're lower level than these two. You're even lower than the, well, actually, I mean, your defense is better than the wizard, and your hit points are better than the wizard, but still. Anyway, do that. Mountain! I want to put you in depth 3. I don't want to give you an extra hour and a half in there and somebody's not holding their sword. Why is that sword missing? That sword should not be missing. Hold on, kitty. Wait. No, wait, never mind. This is it right here. Okay, no, it's fine. It'll be back in 11 minutes. You have all your gear on again. Nothing is being forged at this moment. Wow. Alright. You're going to use a bunch of these up, but hey, they exist to be used. How many rooms is that? 40? Boy, I feel like I'm wasting these. Alright. Let's give you 40 rooms of awesome. Alright. Become stronger. Seriously, become stronger. Let me make sure that you have enough of these. There shouldn't be that many used, but just in case there is, Feels awfully silly to give you these. There's no wounded pet in this one, right? Oh. Mage pet 2 neutral, got that. Yeah. Crushing landslides make this way easier. Gives you rooms where everything gets all messed up, and you get an experience boost. I'm going to make you wait 10 minutes till this sword is back, just to be absolutely certain you don't somehow end without it. And you have a problem. That you kind of suck. Because you don't have a medic. That's okay, though. You've only got another 5 days of that, and then it'll be over. So, we'll cut 1 room off for you. In the meantime, enjoy. Okay, let's see. Camps. Auto. We all know it's going to end up being 9 hours at least. Hold up. Bonk. 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 Yeah. Yeah, the Valentine's Day event will end. And then things will shift around again. And I'll have more pets. I'll be able to put some pets into multiplier and stuff. And that should be around the same time I have enough light clones. So, yeah. That adds up. Need to get that capacity a little bit higher. I'm going to put everyone in their physical. You know, I'm going to put everyone on this, of course. Anyway, that is that for now. I think I seriously am just going to give them wise talismans for a while. Well, I mean, while I'm doing the 4 hour... Well, I mean, I could buy them bacon. How much is that anyway? It's not very expensive, right? 500? Yeah, sure. I might actually just start putting them in consistently in depth 3 with a bacon and wise talismans. That might be what I use these for, because I don't have any other critical use for them at this time. I feel sort of like I'm wasting them, because they could buy us, they could purchase me. They could basically purchase me 9,000 growth. I mean, it's like 3%. But you see it grows kind of... Because then the next one would buy 10,000 growth, and so on. That's what I always figured I'd do with them when I had everything else. And of course, if I spend all my pet stones, something new could appear for sale, and I'd regret having spent all my pet stones. I don't know, but just leveling these guys up, so I think leveling them up is really worthwhile. It also helps with getting the stones and the gems. And the gems are one of the reasons I'm really thinking about the Howling Knife in particular, because hold on a second, I might have enough now. Not quite. I gotta be close. Ooh, yeah, I'm very close. Interesting. Well, anyway. But yeah, specifically with the challenges, the knife might help a lot, as some of these, like, where is it? Let's see, so you have 50 defense. You have no defense, that said. Let's see, 50 defense. I think it was the earth one. Yeah, there you go. All that defense. His attack in earth increases every turn. Goal is to do as much damage as possible with something that has that level of defense. So, I mean, if I can get multiple hits and I'm draining his defense, and I do use earth crystals, I find them to be particularly valuable. Earth and water are my favorite crystals. Yeah, fire and wind are good too, and I honestly don't know what to do with the neutral crystals. Maybe he'll add something into the game that's amazing that you can use these on. Maybe it makes sense on a mage, because I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with the neutral crystals. Oh well. Anyway. All the extra XP from doing the longer runs and using the wise talismans have been helpful. So far we've only used like 1 elixir and like I think 1 feather, so we've pretty much got depth 3 of the mountain figured out. We are just working on sticks now, so everyone's got all their gear and it's working great. I might try to plus things up a little bit more maybe, but okay, next up, just leveling up would probably get more for us. So next up, I could do the water. You know, I think just this will do. This'll do. This is fine. Because yes! Wait, level 1? Wait a minute. Okay, it's a triple S quality. It doesn't have any pluses on it. It does take an inventory slot. Look at that. Stats. Do I plus it? Can I forge it into something greater? I don't know. So, 8 hours from now, I'm going to equip it on one of these fellas and then start playing with the tier 3 materials. I'm so tempted to just hit cancel right now, but no. You guys will see it like in a minute. I'll have to wait until morning. Anyway, let's see. Unfortunately, now I don't have gems anymore. Well, I still have wind gems, so, you know, that's nice. That was my 101st item. I think I'm going to trade for more of these. I think I like them. I think I'm going to spend a fortune on them. I'm going to be like, here, just have a ton, okay? Make the most of it. Yeah, So I want to get all my magic sticks to +10. I'm trying to pick ones that are going to be in the growth campaigns first. Okay. Next thing going on here. Next thing that's up is light clones. We should be at... we're basically 3/4 of the way there. And I was looking at this, so I'm getting 86 within 4 hours. I could actually, if these get too difficult for me, I could just run this overnight and I would easily complete it. But the reward really doesn't excite me very much when I've only got less than 15,000 light clones. When I've got more light clones, I'm sure that the reward will be much appreciated. But right now, I mean, on a longer run, maybe. No, I'm just... This is much more exciting. And this is... I want all of these done. All 10 of them. This is exciting here. I want these. I've also been thinking about this one lately, too, but... yeah, not right now. Anyway, we are making really good GP gains. Perhaps I could be getting more, I don't know, but I'm pretty happy with what I'm getting. Alright, anyway, we need to just rebirth here. Unfortunately. Buy more. You can see I am using up the resets, so, you know. But I'm trying to get the most mileage out of them. Okay, let's just go. We are going to go with another UBV2 challenge. I'm actually getting better with each one. I'm becoming more and more effective at knocking them out without wasting a bunch of time. So there are 6 more of these. If I keep doing one a day, that's 6 days. But as they grow more difficult, I'm sure there's going to be a threshold somewhere where I can't cross, where it becomes too much. But wherever that may be, we haven't hit that yet, so that's cool. Let's buy some more light clones. Now we will be 3/4 of the way done. Huzzah! 15K! I'm not sure if I wouldn't be better off picking one of these others. You know, this one, the reward being 0.01% is like really pathetic per level. Why not just make the levels take more time and make them big and chunky? No, I wanted them all to be equal, which is interesting and different from everything, because everything else was designed well unevenly. I mean, this eventually evened out, but you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, you get what I mean. So, I don't know. I need more light clones. Everyone else who wasn't in a UAC got tons of light clones and were able to dive right into this black hole. And I didn't. I actually sometimes wonder what it's like for new players starting the game now. There's actually quite a few things, like the frog and the bee, that help new players, I think, quite a bit. The dungeons, you could be getting into those much earlier and getting GP from that. The early game is actually way different than when I played it at this point. And it makes me wonder... but it's not enough to convince me to start a new file. To start a second game file. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll just keep a-wondering, and maybe somebody else will do let's plays of Idling to Rule the God, and I'll watch how they tackle it and what order they take stuff in, and I don't know. Or maybe nobody's as weird as me. And up for this. Who knows? Alright, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to put you on 8. see. You're probably fine. You've got a medic. You'll be fine. You... Dare I? Dare I go for a full 8-hour run? We're more powerful than ever before. I feel like these are slightly stronger. 60,000. Yeah. Don't do that, actually. You know what? That's good right there. That's fine. Actually, we'll just go back to that. That's why I put it there. It's fine. Fungal magic. Dungeons of Dreadmore. There was a whole fungus ninja build. Is that you? Alright, so yeah. I dare. Oh wait, no, not the forest. Ah, that's all wrong. No, I don't dare that. Okay, there you go. That's correct. Okay, you guys stick to the first floor and, you can pretend that this is healing. Because I'm generous. Alright. Good luck, I guess. Only 4 days remain. And then the chocolate train ends. But look at how much we have gotten from it. It's amazing. Okay, yeah, you guys are good. Man, we have got so much chocolate during this time. Then we'll put all of this stuff back in the dungeons. And pack everything back together the way it should be. I both love the chocolate and kind of hate how mixed up everything is. But seriously, I think what has happened is that this last year, I think that Valentine's Day is literally the only holiday we get the chocolate factory on. We used to see it more often. Then we saw it. We were faked out. We were fooled on April Fool's Day, thinking it was there when it wasn't. But, yeah. I have to make this last for a year. I'm pretty much just going to stick to what I've done for the chocolate. So, one goes, I've mentioned this before, one goes to the Gold Dragon. One goes to, because it's feeding thing. One goes to, the water one. One goes to the Pooh Bear, who actually at the moment isn't eating chocolate, but we'll go back to it at some point to keep his strength up. And I'm going to add one to the black hole. I'm so tempted to put the entire lot of them on chocolate for a while and just be like, everyone, become stronger! But, anyway. I could always just spend GP on these. I could buy a lot. But not nearly enough. I'm actually alarmed at how much my bacon has been used up because I need my ball points. I don't want to spend them on bacon anymore. I think I'm likely to just trade these in since I have such a massive amount of pet stones here. Anyway. Tomorrow we learn a very valuable piece of information. How much does the Tier 3 materials cost? And that is going to have a huge impact on probably how I craft things from now on. Because I'll probably revolve around that. And how slow is it going to be? For now, I'm keeping enough to evolve that. I need 500 more to evolve the book. I've actually started on iron bars because, you know, there's two things that will call for iron bars. Though this one's probably going to have requirements to evolve it that are obscene. And I got this fella here who just wants an eternity worth the wood. But there's just no way I can meet that requirement for a long time, so maybe I could throw a chocolate at him. I should probably max out its growth to where the level we were at, and then maybe I will feed it chocolates. I don't know. Maybe I could do that.